welcome you guys to the third episode of the 2022 review series, or just basically known as the episode 35 of the main review series. And also, just like in the other episodes of the main review series, in this episode 35 of the actual main review series, we are going to take a look at the feature phone 13 years later. And basically, this is going to be the old feature phone that I could find around my house to review. So right now, I'm going to talk about the release date and also the first price when it was first released on that time. So right now, I'm going to talk about it and then the actual episode. That's it. This thing is so-called the iMobile TV 360. It was first released onto the market in Thailand on 2nd of March 2009. And the first price ever come out on that time when it was first released into the market on that date, it was around 3,190 Thailand bahts, which is pretty quite expensive for some of these feature phones back in the day when the smartphones aren't taking over yet. And right now, enough talking nonsense, let's get right into the actual episode. First off, the front. On the front of the iMobile TV 360 feature phone here, you will see there's an LCD screen on the top. And on the toppest of the LCD screen is the ear grip for your calls or whatever you want, which it resembles the notch on the iPhone 10 or many of the smartphones these days. And on the bottom of the screen here, you will see there is a tump keyboard. What did I call it wrong? The various buttons for your numpad keyboard, your 5 navigation buttons including the OK button, the yes no button, the FM button which acts to the radio, and the TV button acts to the TV. Well, maybe I'm just going to say that on that time, 2009, the digital TVs aren't taking over yet, just like the smartphones. The only thing that you will get on that time in 2009 in Thailand is only the analog and the digital TV. And right now, the analog TV is going extinct, and the digital TVs, the Netflix, YouTube, Disney Plus are going to take over the analog anyways. Because there were only 5 channels for the analog in Thailand. There would be 5, 9, NBT, 3 or 11 or whatever it is. And here's a green button marked in call and the red button marked as a missed call. So if you want to miss somebody else, just press this button here and then you're ready to go. And on the side here, you will see there's a volume rocker which it doesn't work for some reason, but I don't know why it doesn't work. And here's a micro USB 1.0, and here's a 3.5mm jack for the headphones or audio cables. And on the back there is the battery latch to access the battery and the SIM card and the SD card, which is the micro SD card in this case. And here's a model of the battery, BL54, capacity 3.7 volts, 1000 mAh, and it is the original iMobile accessory. Interesting though. Even though it looks pretty kinda identical to the BL5C, but this thing is just slightly larger. And the BL5C wouldn't fit inside this thing. Only BL54 would fit inside of there perfectly. I'm perfectionist, you know. And beside the battery latch here, you will see there is a speaker and the VGA camera, which is kinda common for some of these feature phones like this. But well, the VGA camera, it would deliver you the 0.3 megapixels image quality. But well, back in the days when there is no 30 megapixel standard for the most of the smartphones these days that we see in 2022 or the future, the only thing that you would get is only the VGA camera and the pretty lowest quality video, 176 by 144, and that's it. I don't even know what the frame rate is, probably 5 or 6. Who knows? And underneath here is the microphone, and on the top here is the antenna for your radio and your TV, which is going to be the analog TV anyways. And right now, that's about it for the around body of this iMobile TV 360 here. So right now, let's take a look inside the iMobile TV 360. I don't even know what the operation system on this thing is, and it's probably a Chinese made anyways. And the menu options that we get here is TV, multimedia, file manager, profiles, organizer, and settings. Let's take a look at the multimedia first. Multimedia, I mean. Inside the multimedia we got here is the camera, games, photo album, video recorder, or known as the camcorder, video player, music player, FM radio recorder, and voice recorder. And that's pretty much it for the multimedia. And the file manager, phone, and card. That's it. And here's the profiles for general, silent, meeting, outdoor, headset, and Bluetooth in Thai script. Dumansi. Organizer. Private menu. Calculator that looks like a calculator. Alarm clock that it looks like an alarm clock. Oh, why is it 4:55 a.m.? That was 5 a.m. actually. Calendar. Today is 21 September 2010. Oh, brings me back to the days when I using this phone like I'm just a little kid when I got this phone. But back in the days in 2010, I would be like 5 years old. Oh my god. To-do list, empty. Memo. Inside the memo we got here is only car race, and that's it. And here's a world clock, which it looks like a world clock. I live in Bangkok. And here's a unit converter that looks like a unit converter. And here's a stopwatch that looks like a stopwatch. And here's a health that looks like a health and BMI ping schedule. And that's about it for the organizer. Let's take a look at the settings we got here. The only settings that we got here is only phone and restore factory, and that's it. And inside the phone settings we got here is the language selection, welcome note, and flight mode. Let's take a look at the language we got here. The language we got here is English, Thai, and Chinese. I'm going to switch to my home language. Oh yeah, look at that. But we cannot read all of this because this is Thai script, you know. Still says multimedia there. And here it says Chakan file. And here's a room map, organizer, Danka. That's it. And you wouldn't probably cannot read this anyways because I'm going to switch to Chinese. Oh my god.
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的纪录片，在香港这座城市的
That's enough
设计。
Chinese. Switch back to English. Oh, there it goes. And right now it's switched back to English as usual. And everything becomes normal again, just like in the old days. And right now, I'm going to take a test on games here before I get to the camera. The games that we got here is only Tetris, and that's it. And right now, I'm going to play Tetris. Actually, last time I rage quit on this game. But well, hopefully I won't get a rage quit on this. Here's a gameplay of a Tetris in a nutshell. And we're probably going to quit this game instead before I get to the something else. Okay, just one more time, please. There it goes. And combo! And right now I'm going to quit this. So right now, I'm going to take you a look at its camera. As you can see here, here's what the camera viewfinder looks like. It's just kind of pretty typical. And here's quality settings for 640 and 480 on high quality, and the memory card that I use to store some of the pictures inside there. Let's take a look at the options. Here's a scene mode. You can set it to auto at night. Cell timer, you can set it up to 15 seconds. Image size, you can select from 640 by 480, 160 by 120, 240 by 320, 320 by 240, and 640 by 480. Only 4 qualities inside this camera. And here's the image quality, you can set it to high, normal, low. And here's the FX settings for normal, grayscale, sepia, sepia green, sepia blue, color invert, and that's it. And here's the shutter sound, which you can turn it off if you want to. Annoying sounds. Here's the EV composition, It's 80 meter, whatever it is. And here's a bedding, which I set it to 60 Hz for the American standard. And here's a white balance, whatever. And here's a storage, I set it to memory card because the phone just nothing, completely nothing. And here's a restore default and health, that it looks like a help. Okay. And it looks like that's pretty much it. And here's a capture mode, and here's a save mode. You can take and save or just automatically save. So I'm just going to take and save anyways. Alright, go back. And right now, for the photo test. So right now, I'm going to take a picture of this pen right here. Beautiful. Save that. And right now, I'm going to take a photo of myself. Well, I can't get over with that shutter sound. And right now, I'm going to take a picture of that cat over there. Huh, pretty good. Save that. And right now, it's time for the moment I've been waiting for. And now, it's time for the moment you have been waiting for. A video test on the iMobile TV 360. So right now, I'm going to change to video mode. Where is the mode button? Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, there it goes. And here is a video recorder. So as you can see here, hand zoom. You can zoom in up to 3 times. Look at that. Just zoom in right onto the corner of the screen. So there's not much pretty big deal for this. And right now, I'm going to take a video from this in a nutshell. There's a cat over there, and here's a charging mess over there, and here's a pen, and here's a microphone, and here's the curtains, and here's myself and the computer over there. Stop the video, save the unsaved video, and yes. There it goes, and boom, kudos to you, iMobile TV 360. And right now, and here's a photo album, so let's take a look at the pictures that I just took. Oh yeah, there's a cat over there. And looks like that's pretty much it for the multimedia inside this thing. So right now, I'm going to test something one more time before I go. It's the FM radio and TV. So right now, I'm going to test the FM radio on this thing and then Kickstarter. Alright, I'm going to turn on the antenna for this. So as you can see here, it's been set to 92.10. And you probably hear it's static. And there's a voice coming off the speakers. And right now, I'm going to test the TV on this thing. Oh, the battery's low now. I'm going to do it quick. TV. That was a pretty loud static noise that I ever heard from this thing. Oh my god. And it looks like that's pretty much it for the iMobile TV 360. And here's the SOS, which I can dial the SOS number anyways. And right now, that's pretty much it for the iMobile TV 360 within its 1000 mAh battery. And right now, I'm going to take this rest in peace. Like that. And so thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video if you want to. And we'll see you guys later all around the world. And so Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video if you want to. And I will see you guys later. Bye.